I was a little apprehensive at first when I got the email about the Love Project. I feel like some of these topics that we have to talk about nowadays are kind of borderline if you could get in trouble or something of that along those lines. But I decided to kind of put myself out there and push myself to be a voice for student athletes and also just grow personally. It's really important for these people outside to understand that we also have opinions and we also need to be able to voice those on a platform that allows even younger kids who are watching us as athletes. The one group I'm in is Black student athletes at Virginia Tech, and they're very, very worried about where we're going and how much of the things that are going on in America are normalized. And you just look on the screen and it's just another riot, another protest, and people just don't blink an eye. They go on with their days like nothing's happening. But I think that for some of these student athletes who are coming from different parts of America, they need the space to be able to be comfortable to talk about what they go through back home. And if they are experiencing any issues at Virginia Tech, I think just being there to listen to them, but to also understand that there are a lot of things on our plates right now, and jumping to conclusions or opinions that you don't completely know or understand is not the best. Just with the different generations that are coming through, my generation, Gen Z, and the newer generations, we're able to kind of rethink how America should be, rethink how the citizens should be treated and how people coming from other nations should be treated. And I think that young generations really do have the power to change that in positive ways through voting, through discussions, through protesting peacefully. Everyone's human at the end of the day. Everyone's human. It doesn't matter your skin color, your religion, or anything like that. And these younger generations are typically the most inclusive people, I think. So it's always important to make sure that we keep on that culture and promote that. I think the most important part about the shirts is just starting that conversation. If it's with the fans in the stands or if it's from fans back home and even younger kids, starting that conversation is the most important thing. We wear it for our warm-ups, and I think it allows other teams, which I haven't seen other teams have something similar to this, so I think it allows other teams to kind of see our shirts, our warm-up gear. We also have Unity on the back there, and I think it's a great way just to show what the school is about and promoting the love and the unity, and I think it's very important. I think as student athletes, we need to do more for the community. I wish personally that our team, our coaches would kind of take that responsibility to force us, some of the guys, to do more community service. I mean, we can't change this overnight, but just being out there more, helping our community, I think just helps out younger generations seeing us out there. And helping those who are not like us. It's really hard to watch those things and hear about those things, especially George Floyd. The fact that there was a video of it and you were able to watch it, it was very hard to watch, and I wasn't able to watch the whole thing. I typically try to stay away from the news because it brings a lot of stress to me and my family. A lot of these times we're just kind of in the social media bubbles where we hear what our friends like to talk about, and that kind of keeps repeating. But understanding both sides of the argument makes you more knowledgeable about what's really going on and not taking a bias on the issue. And I think I personally and possibly others need to really just sit down and think about what's going on in America and if this is how we want our future generations to be treated, but even personally our current generations. Compassion is something that's lacking in society right now, and that's something that I feel like we need to practice individually. If we're able to work on these things ourselves, then we're able to spread it throughout our neighborhoods and our towns and things of that nature. And I'm personally into Buddhism, and I think that it's very important to adopt meditative practices. And with that, I think I'm able to kind of slow down my mind when anxiety hits me, but also to learn about compassion and the value of each individual. The only way to bring change to society is to bring love and to bring understanding and to bring conversations and to bring openness and open-mindedness. And that's something that we individually need to practice so then that we can bring it on to our neighbors and even the ones that we despise of or don't agree with.